Hi ladies, this is Janet and I'm here to share with you another one of my mini albums. And I'm really excited about this album because especially about the paper that I used to make this album with. I got it at Joann Fabrics and it is the Tres Chic stack. And I just fell in love with it because of the designs, the patterns on each paper, as well as the color. There's a lot of pink with highlights of black. There's some blue, and it is just an absolutely beautiful um, a paper stack. And I decided it would make a gorgeous album. Along with this product from DCWV, I also used AM Roses and Wild Orchid Craft products that you will see throughout the album. And I have decided to title this mini album, which is a 6x6 mini album, I've decided to title it Paris Pink, simply because the main color throughout the album is the color pink. Let me take the tags out. I'll show them to you in a little bit, but I want to show you the front cover first. The base of the front cover, I used the paper that is like a very creamy color, highlighted with a pink floral pattern, and they've added a little bit of glitter where the flowers are. And it's just a very lovely, delicate style of paper. Across the corner here, I have added some pink flowery seam binding. I thought it went really well with this patterned paper, and I just thought it added a little bit of dimension to the front cover. And then in the corner over here, I took another one of the paper patterns from the pack. It is a black and a pink striped paper, and instead of cutting it, I tore it down to one of the corners to make a pocket on the front, and I glued it down. Once I had that on, I added some lace, this white lace here, to the side, and then at the bottom you'll notice I added a strand of pearls. To the pocket itself, I made two bows, one with a very light pink ribbon, and then I made a black ribbon, and I adhered them together and added some of the roses here with a dangle of pearls coming off of the roses. And that is for the pocket for the tags that I have made. Let me show you my tags. Now in this product, in this paper stack, they have a few pages that are tags that you can cut out and use in albums. And I did that with a couple of them. This is the first one. It's a tag. It has, of course, the Eiffel Tower. It has a little circle with roses in it. And it's just a nice tag that you can write a little note, add pictures to the back. I left the back blank so that you can add pictures or write a note, whatever you would want to do with that. I also used another one of the tags from the stack, and it is totally pink. It's muted somewhat, but you can notice that there is a picture of the Eiffel Tower. And then I added a crocheted rose with a pearl center and a black ribbon pull. So those are two of the tags, but like I have said in other times, I do like dress forms, and I also like to make corsets. And I decided to make a little corset tag. And this again is paper from the stack, and it is a black and pink pattern. And here at the bottom, I added some pearls just to make it real girly. And then up here, I took some netting, and I just cut a strip of it and sort of twisted it together and hot glued it to one of the crocheted flowers with the pearl center and added it to the corset, and I backed it with some white cardstock, and again you can write a little note or add a small picture to that, and that's the tags for in the front pocket of the of this mini album. But I also added to the rings that I hold the album together with. I added some of the pink, white, and black ribbons to each of the rings. But I also did a dangle. I have never done dangles before. I was always afraid of doing them. And Irene Cordova she was a real encouragement to me. She may not know that, but she was. And I did a swap with her recently doing the beach ocean dangles. And I sent them in and I thought, well, let me give it a try again. And I made this dangle for this album that I made for my Paris mini album, and it's just a lot of pinks and whites and creams. I add a little bit of black and silver, but I also wanted to mention this little charm here. This is a wire heart charm, and it was a gift from Crystal. I also had done a swap with her for stick pins, and she sent this little gift to me, and I just fell in love with it, and I thought how perfect that would be on my pink Paris Pink album. So that's the front cover. Let me open it up and show you what's on the inside. Here is another one of the pages. Now, I didn't do a whole lot with this. I did add another thing of lace with the pearls up the side, and I added 3 of the crocheted flowers down here, 1 pink and then 2 of the cream, and they have the little pearl centers. But I just love this paper, and I thought I'm not covering it up. I love the design, the pattern of it. It's just absolutely beautiful. So I kind of left that blank, and just because it's beautiful. Now over here, let me take the tags out. I'll show them to you in a minute. I used, again, another pink and creamy pattern paper for here. Only this time when I took the tag, instead of using it as a tag, I decided to use it as a pocket. And I cut it out, and then I just adhered it to this page to add my tags to. And one of the things I like doing for a lot of my projects is making purses out of the paper clips that you can get. I get mine at Staples, and I added a piece of lace around it with a pearl handle and then a little gold button for what would be the closure of the purse. Now let me show you the tags I have for this one. This is one of the tags that you get on the tag page, and I just cut it out and added a little white ribbon at the top, and it has a dress form on it, and it says Tres Chic along the side, and it's plain on the back. Again, I left everything plain so that a picture or a message or whatever you would want to write, you have that room to do that. And then I took another one of the papers and I double-sided it. This one has the pink and black striped pattern paper on one side, and then just a black with a gray pattern here. And I figured you could use this to put pictures on or whatever you would want to do with it. And again, I made another, this is smaller than the last one, a mini corset with the striped black and pink paper with a white bow and a little rose to go in the center there. I thought that was kind of cute. So that's those 2 pages. Let's move on. Okay, I'll take the tags out of here too so I can show you the paper. Again, I used the same paper as I did on the previous page as the background paper, but I took and I made a dress form, and I'm using it as a pocket. And the background pattern paper I used, you've seen that before on the other page, is the upper part of the dress form. And then down here, I just kept adding layers and layers and layers of lace with a sort of a lowered belt of pearls and some pink, two-tone pink roses. Again, let me show you the tags. I used again another one of the tags from the stack, and I just cut it out. I backed it again with the white cardstock, Only this time I just added one strip of pink pearls and I put a cream um, flower on top with a white pearl in the center. This time I made two corset um, tags. This is one. It's again, the pattern paper I use is what's on the front of the album with a black ribbon and a little pink rose. It again is plain on the back. And I just had to make one little more, another little one. It's black. I put a little bit of lace on it and some pearls, and then this is some baby's breath that I got, and I added that to that, and I thought that was kind of cute. Then over here, I took this pattern paper here, and there was a piece of the paper here that had these roses on it, and I fussy cut around it, and I'm using that as a pocket. Only this time I added two different tags. The first one is one of my dress forms. It's similar to the other one, only I added one of the crocheted flowers, and I put a little pink glittery heart in the center, and I gave it a pearl necklace. And they're both plain on the back, so you can actually write something or add a photo to it. And then this is another dress form that I found, and I used the paper that I had used on the front. I gave it a white pearl necklace with a black bow in the center. Again, the pink heart on top of the crocheted flower. And that's for that page. Over here, I have, let me take these out so that I can show you the page first. Okay, put them back there. Again, the pink and black striped paper, another torn pocket down here with some of the crocheted flowers, the cream, and then a little bit of a mint green with pearls along the edge of the pocket, some more lace. Now, for the tags for that, I made another one of the dress forms. It's similar to the last one. The only thing different is it doesn't have the heart and the paper. The pattern paper is different. These are all tags. You can make messages on them, add small photos, whatever you would want to do. And again, I made another corset tag with the pink and white striped pattern paper, a black ribbon with the cream flower and the pearl center. And here's another one of the tags from inside the paper stack. It's just plain. It has like a chandelier. I used the white cardstock here, and I added a button here. It's like a pearl center button, and I added that to that one. Now over here on this page, I also like this pattern paper with the Eiffel Tower. I think it's beautiful. I added one of my homemade flowers. This is a vintage lace that I've had, and I added an earring. I only had one of them, so I cut the backing off the earring and used it as a center, and it's blue because of the blue in the background here with some feathers. And then I added some of this lace that I got in California last year. So, and then finally, for the back of the album, again, I used the paper that I had used on the front, and I outlined it with the black and pink striped paper that I used throughout the album. And up here, I added some of these gorgeous, gorgeous roses from Wild Orchid Crafts with a feather and a little button that is in the shape of a shoe. But this is my Paris Pink album and all of its tags that I've created. And I really hope you like it. I hope you enjoyed my video, and I want to thank everybody for watching. And I appreciate all of your comments as well. So thank you, and bye-bye. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.